What is going on? We're back, and today I have something a little different for you guys. I decided I wanted to make a brand, but I want to add something different to it. Today I went into AI and I was like, hey, can you make me a brand or give me some designs so I can start a brand? And these are designs that it cooked up for me. Everything is in sample phase right now. Nothing is too like set in stone, but these are just some of the things that it made. Oh, my earbuds are finna die, so y'all bear with me. Hopefully you can hear me fine. The air is going, but nonetheless, here it is. These are the designs that it made for me. And I'm not gonna say that these are the best designs or like they're the worst designs, but I'm pretty happy that the attention to detail that it did make and the way that it did come out. The lettering is nice. The way that the graphics and the font looks are pretty nice. I'm happy with the overall way that it made. You know, working with these different types of AIs and tools, everything's iffy and nothing's going to be you can't get your hopes too high with what, what it comes out with. But I'm going to say that these are pretty nice and I'm happy with the way that it came out and the way that everything looks. You know, everything's nice and clean. I put it on a black t-shirt, so I could have put it on white, but I'm actually going to show you guys actually step by step on how I did it. So yeah, you guys watch and enjoy. If this is something you like, let me know. But this is what it came out with. I ended up making two different designs and this is the first t-shirt. All right, so here it is. This is me going in, typing in what exactly that I want. I said, can you make me a design? I forgot what I wrote, but you guys can see it. Can you make me a design similar to this one using, you know, Cardi, if you listen to him, his music, like the I Am Music design, I thought it was pretty cool. So I kind of wanted to replicate something like this. So this is me going into the bot asking, hey, can you do this for me? And this is what it cooked up. So I'm going to skip ahead to the actual design. And here it is. This is the design that it made. It just made me a generic, it did exactly what I asked it to do. And here's me asking it to put it on a shirt. It just made me the design by itself on a blank, just no t-shirt or nothing. But then I went ahead and asked it, can you put it on a blank tee for me? And it cooked up and put it on a blank tee. And I'm gonna once again skip ahead. All this working with these type of bots, you have to really be specific on what you want because if it doesn't know unless you tell it. So as long as you give it like a pretty precise thing and whatever it is that you're trying to cook or make, I say cook, whatever it is that you're trying to make, as long as you give it like pretty clear instructions that it'll pretty much do it. Like, see, and put it on a nice blank t-shirt and not too complicated, not too simple, but it's exactly how I wanted it to be. But I was a little unhappy with the way that the t-shirt looked and the spacing of it. So I asked it to fit the shirt a little bit more and yeah, it did exactly what I asked it to. Like I said, working with these different types of tools and AI, you can't really be too picky with it. You can't be too like harsh on it because it's doing it's doing what you ask it to do. So as long as you give it like pretty good instructions, it will pretty much 85% of the time it will do it for you and it will do it exactly how you ask. You just got to make sure whatever it is that you're trying to do that you give it pretty good instructions. So I'm going to skip ahead, let you guys see what the final product looks like. And here is me going through the design this is after everything, after I went into the bot, asked it to make me a design and give me a product. And this is what it made. As you guys saw in the beginning, me showing you how I did it. This is what it came up with. And this is the design that it made. Like I said, I only made two designs. I wanted to make three, but for the beginning, this is what I made. So if you guys enjoy it and this is what you like, then let me know down below and I'll continue to do more like it. But this is the last and final design that I made. Like I said, the problem what these brands most of the times aren't getting a design, it's getting an actual manufacturer to make the design for you and doing it exactly how you want it. Because you can have your design, but if the manufacturer can't actually get the like attention to detail, like this shirt right here, you could probably make it home for yourself, getting a white t-shirt and just getting some letters, right? This one's pretty clear cut and pretty simple to make, but the other design, it's a little more complex. You just have to make sure whatever it is that you make, like with the AI and your manufacturer, that you give clear instruction and they will do it for you. So yeah, this shirt's pretty simple. Nothing too much going on with it. You just gotta make sure you get the letterings and everything right, like on the second tee. The second tee is a little more complex. And, as long as you find a good manufacturer and you guys are working close to each other and you guys have a pretty good communication, then you'll be able to get it done most of the time. Most of the time with these brands isn't actually getting the design, it's getting it how you want it to be. But if this is something you guys really enjoy, like, comment, subscribe. Here's one more look at the tees. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way that it came out. Both of them, the red one and the black and white one, or the white and black one. But if you guys, if this is something you guys enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.